There are so many women with whom you can sleep, and so few women with whom you can talk. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much and forgetting that you are special too. The rain will stop, the night will end, the hurt will fade. Hope is never so lost that it can't be found. Never delay kissing a pretty girl or opening a bottle of whiskey. Go all the way with it. Do not back off. For once, go all the goddamn way with what matters. Night is always darker before dawn. Life is the same, and hard times will pass. Everything will get better, and the sun will shine brighter than ever. Now is no time to think of what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is. We are all broken. That's how the light gets in. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. The man who has begun to live more seriously within begins to live more simply without. Man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. Worry a little bit every day, and in a lifetime you will lose a couple of years. If something is wrong, fix it if you can. But train yourself not to worry. Worry never fixes anything. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. The first and final thing you have to do in this world is to last it and not be smashed by it. There is nothing else than now. There is neither yesterday, certainly, nor is there any tomorrow. How old must you be before you know that? This is how you live life. And if you stop complaining and asking for what you never will get, you will have a good life. Fear of death increases in exact proportion to increase in wealth. The best ammunition against lies is the truth. There is no ammunition against gossip. It is like a fog, and the clear wind blows it away, and the sun burns it off. No, that is the great fallacy, the wisdom of old men. They do not grow wise, they grow careful. Work every day, no matter what has happened the day or night before. Get up and bite on the nail. No one you love is ever truly lost. When people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Courage is grace under pressure. Cowardice is almost always simply a lack of ability to suspend functioning of the imagination. Going to another country doesn't make any difference. I've tried all that. You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. There's nothing to that. The human being is the only animal that can laugh, even though he has least occasions for that. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky, but I would rather be exact. Then, when luck comes, you are ready. I love to go to the zoo, but not on Sunday. I don't like to see the people making fun of the animals when it should be the other way around. Cowards die 1,000 deaths, but the brave only die once. Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know. The best people possess a feeling for beauty, the courage to take risks, the discipline to tell the truth, the capacity for sacrifice. Ironically, their virtues make them vulnerable. They are often wounded, sometimes destroyed. Always do sober what you said you'd do drunk. That will teach you to keep your mouth shut. There is no lonelier man in death than that man who has lived many years with a good wife and then outlived her. If two people love each other, there can be no happy end to it. The thing is to become a master in your old age, to acquire the courage to do what children did when they knew nothing. To make any woman instantly miss you, you need to do two illogical things. Stay unavailable. Don't pay attention to her. Be afraid of a friend who often says flattery to you. To flatter means to tell a person exactly what he thinks about himself. Life is pain, so live it up while you can. You cannot stop trusting people in life, but I have learned to be a little bit careful. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. The smallest coffins are the heaviest. When you have a child, the world has a hostage. They wrote in the old days that it is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. But in modern war, there is nothing sweet nor fitting in your dying. You will die like a dog for no good reason. There is no friend as loyal as a book.